Hello friends, my name is Sarah. Welcome to my YouTube. So today I have a really special fun video for you. It's Flock Fiber Festival 2023. Yeah, okay, I'll stop being weird now. I have lots of thoughts and feelings and things to show you. So first, let's talk about my overall experience of Flock. So if I had to describe Flock using one word, I think I'd just say fabulous. It was all the way around just really good. The show was put on by La Mercerie, and the entire team did just an amazing job. From where I was sitting, it looked like it ran very smoothly. Everybody seemed to be having a great time. Smiles all around. And yeah, it just was a really great experience, and I am incredibly happy, overjoyed, blessed. Just wow, I'm so happy I got to be a part of this event. I was both vendor and attendee. I did have my own little booth, and then of course as a vendor you get to go and attend and shop everybody else's booths and like look around. So this first portion I'm gonna do some chatty stuff, but then at the end of the video I'm gonna tag on some b-roll from around the entire show. It was really great though. We got to meet a lot of people I've seen online, chatted with online. It was a little weird because I had people come up and say they watch my YouTube or they like follow me on Instagram. I had people asking to take a photo of me or with me, and it was weird. Not bad. It's not bad. If like you said hello or whatever, I was probably awkward or weird, but you know, it's not bad. I like hearing that you guys like the content and things I put out. It's just weird. I don't know what to say. But yeah, then of course I did my own version of that with some people, so you know, it's fine. Some of the people I got to meet though that I was really excited to see face to face was Reshma of Hello Lavender. Yeah, she's just as like cool and fabulously dressed as she is on her Instagram. Like, oh, every day she showed up and I was like, she looks amazing. Look at her, she's so fabulous. And her husband, Mike, was also amazing. They were just both really kind and generous people. I really enjoyed getting to meet them and like chat with them for a little while, like kind of on each of the days. I got to meet Allie and her team at Explorer Knits and Fibers. Allie, of course, is just as sweet and modest as she is online as well. Got to meet Bethany at Woolberry Fiber Co. And Reese, her husband. They were really nice. Let's see, who else did I meet? I met several people, so many people, and there's probably loads of people that I met and didn't realize I met, like Amy Scher. She had sent me a message Friday night and was like, I was across from your booth the whole night and I wasn't able to say, come say hello. I will say hello tomorrow. And then she was in my booth and she was wearing a mask, and I was looking and I'm like, I feel like that's Amy Scher. I was like, I feel weird though. I don't want to ask her. And I just like, I'm really bad about like reaching out and putting myself out there. But I just sent her a message then later and was like, I think I saw you. I realized after you left my booth that yes, it was you. I should have said hello. And she's like, I was the same way. I never know if somebody's gonna recognize me, and so I didn't say anything. So here we are being quite the pair, and totally missed out on the opportunity and actually saying hello to each other. We saw each other, talked to each other, but didn't actually like recognize like and say hello like, I'm Sarah, hi, I'm Amy. So yeah. I guess I'm not the only one who struggles with the reaching out and being bold and saying hello to people. I did also meet Tracy and Jody of the Grocery Girls. I have worked with them in the past, so I've had lots of email correspondence and stuff, and I've seen their podcast, so it was kind of cool to meet them in person, and they're also very nice people, very encouraging to all the other vendors and just super supportive of all the small businesses. Yeah, and then of course you have the La Mercerie team. They were all fabulous. I'm really bad at names, but Jess was just absolutely she's the kindest person and just put on just such an amazing show. And then you have Emily of Gently Chaotic Knits, who is like her second in command. If you don't watch her podcast, go check it out. It's really amazing. And then I met Maya, and then I met a couple of other of the team members that were there, and I'm so bad at names and I definitely have forgotten. Sorry. But yeah, it was fabulous. But now I'm sure you want to see what I got, right? Look, I got a name tag. It was just sitting here, so I thought I'd show you, but it was very official. I had like a name tag. Well, it wasn't a name tag, it was a business tag because it doesn't have my name on it. First thing I got was some merch. I got the Flock Fiber Festival 2023 sweatshirt. It's very cozy. I really like it. It's super squishy. I've worn it several times already since then, and I'll probably wear it tomorrow because it's supposed to rain all day. So, you know, gotta love that Pacific Northwest weather. Okay, now let's get into the yarn. Because yes, I bought yarn. I did buy I did buy a hank of yarn that I have already gifted, so I won't show that to you, but there was more yarn. We will start with Woolberry because they were right across from me, and sitting there oogling and eyeballing it the whole show, I decided I need to go get some Woolberry. So the first hank I got was this one, which is Peacock Posterior. I think this is part of like the butt collection she had. I got this to make a hat. Isn't this going to be an amazing color for a hat? I really liked, they had a mirror there. It was for the garments they had on display, but having a mirror like there with the yarn is a fabulous idea because I could hold up the colors to my face and be like, which ones go? Which I did with the next colorway that I bought from there as well, because it was between this one and another one that was more creamy, ivory-like. It was much warmer toned than this one. But I got 3 hanks of Woolberry's Berry DK in White Way of Delight. This was part of her Anne of Green Gables collection. Oh, isn't it so pretty? Now, doesn't that look nice? I bought this colorway with the intention of making another one of those V-neck t-shirts that I had made. However, once I bought it and it was just kind of sitting there chilling, I was like, nope. This, like, I mean, obviously I was busy most of the day, so I didn't really get to look at it until like the end of the day, and I was looking at it and thinking, I don't think this wants to become a t-shirt. It wants to be a sweater. So I went back over to see if they had more of this, and they did not. They were sold out, obviously. So I was like, then this sweater wants to become a sweater with stripes. And then I immediately thought of Laura Penrose's pattern, the Siblings My Size sweater, which she's currently working on. So we'll probably make that sweater. However, I'm trying to decide what other color to buy to go with it. I'm thinking either like a lighter charcoal gray, or, you know, something like this that's blue. That would be pretty. Or maybe something light. But I don't know. This is going to become a sweater at some point once I find the other color. Next, I got this Botanical. Whoops, I'm dropping things. I got this from Botanical Yarns. This was her Flock exclusive color. This is a DK 75/25 Merino nylon. So these will be coming socks. Then I kind of circled around the show to find some minis to go with this, and most of the booths had mini packs, and most of them were fingering weight. This is DK, and then if they did have DK, they were 100% superwash, and I wanted one with Merino nylon. Well, Fangirl Fibers, I think, which is, I'm pretty sure I've heard of them before, but I've never actually gotten any of their yarn before. They had like a bar of minis, and they had the Merino nylon DK, and they were selling individual mini skeins. Hi. So here are the mini skeins that I got from them. I got this bright pink which is very hard to photograph and get video of, but it is very bright. And then this more neutral color, which has some like speckling on it. I don't know if that was intentional or if the dye broke or not, but I don't really care because it's going with one that has the yellowy speckles in it. So yeah, there's that. I'm thinking of making my Hawkins socks with these, doing the 2 stripes in this and then doing the middle stripe this and then the toe in this. So we will see. The next yarn I got is from Porter Wool Co. Look at this gorgeous green. It is very dark, so it's like kind of hard to capture, but it is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This one was a trade with her, and yeah, I'm really excited about this. I'm not sure what this is going to become yet. I don't know if it's going to become socks or fingerless mittens. Ooh, fingerless mittens. Or hat. Maybe not a hat for me, maybe a hat for somebody else. Ooh, but that looks actually kind of good. I don't know. I don't know what it's going to become. But it was sitting next to me literally all weekend. Like right here next to my head. My chair was there and their booth is there. And I kept looking at it all weekend. And when we were cleaning up, I was like, hey, do you want some stuff before I close up? And she like came over and picked out some stuff. And then I went over to hers and I was like, this one I've been eyeballing it all weekend. So yeah. And then I have yarn from Coats & Co. These 2 little mini skeins. These are just fingering. I'm pretty sure it's merino nylon. I forgot to look at their sign. But yeah, it's so beautiful. Look at those colors. They're so autumn. I wanted their entire lineup because their colors were amazing. You should go check out their Instagram, which I will have all of the shops I talk about, like what I've purchased from, down below. If you want a full lineup of all the shops that were at Flock, go check out the Flock's website. They will have all of them linked there. But yeah, it's stunning. I'm thinking heel, toes, and cuffs because I think I'm done working on my granny square. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking for now. But yeah, it's really beautiful. Okay, so hi Mom. I'm sure you are watching, and if you are, I need you to halt the video, and I've got a little timestamp hanging out here. I need you to click to that timestamp because I'm going to talk about something and you don't get to know about it. So click to that, boom, and yeah, then you can see the rest of the video. Okay, I'm going to assume she's gone now, but I got a yarn for my mom to make a hat. So my mom knows I'm going to be making her a hat, but I wanted to kind of share a little bit of the story of how I acquired the yarn for the hat. So if you do not know, if you don't watch my lifestyle monthly vlogs, I had shared there that my mom has been diagnosed with secondary breast cancer. There's a big long name for it, but that's like the short little version of it. She is going through chemo currently, so therefore she's losing her hair. And obviously she's going to be bald probably through most of the cold months, or at least have very sparse hair or coming in hair. So I wanted to make her a few different warm and cozy hats. One of them, I wanted them to be neutral and so dreamy soft, something that she could go to all the time and wear either around the house or out, you know, a nice all the time type hat. She has pretty sensitive skin like I do. I'm imagining she probably won't ever be able to wear mohair, and it has to be a super soft type wool, and I don't want anything with acrylic because there's not going to be any hair between her and the hat, and acrylic warms up, it gets real itchy. So I don't want to make anything with acrylic, so I decided, you know what, I'm gonna make her a hat with cashmere because cashmere is just an absolute dream. So I went over to La Mercerie and was like, do you guys carry this? And they're like, actually go check out Lamb & Kid, they have lots of different cashmere bases. So I headed on over there, and she was right. I talked to the amazing Charlene, and she guided me around and showed me all the different cashmeres, and I basically was like, explained to her what it was going to be for and why I was making this hat and stuff. And then she kind of told me, I mean, we just kind of bonded a little bit because she had somebody in her family who had gone through cancer. So she had pointed out one, and I was like, okay, well, how well is this gonna wear? And she's like, well, actually, let's maybe take you over to this one. This one's gonna be the best. So I picked out this yarn. It's Diamond Laine. It is 100% cashmere. There's 190 yards in this 50-gram hank. You're not gonna see it super well. Here, hold on. Bumped up the brightness on it for a second. I thought it was a solid black, but it looks like it actually has some blue and green going on in there. It depends on the light it's in, but a nice dark neutral is something she'll wear a lot. So I picked out this one, and then when I picked it out, she was like, take that, that's for your mom. And yeah, it really touched me. It was very kind. I may have started to well up and have some tears when I left the booth. I was like, oh my gosh, this is like the sweetest thing. So I went and brought her over a little thank you later on the next day. But yeah, this means a lot. I'm going to make her a dreamy, dreamy hat. I'm gonna have to look up and see how strong cashmere is, because I'm thinking I might even add in a silk, because La Mercerie sells the, oh, what's it called? There's a brand that carries pure silk. You know what it is. It's gone. It's flew the coop. Yeah. So this with silk, I think it would just be the most dreamy hat in the entire world, and something she'll get a lot of wear out of. So yeah, there's that. Thank you, Charlene. You are an amazing human being, and I'm incredibly grateful for you, not just for the yarn, but for chatting with me. It was really great to get to know you a little bit. Okay, the next thing I have to show you is actually something that was just given to me. I believe her name was Ryan from Salty Blonde Fibers. She was handing out these little friendship bracelets. How pretty is that? Just like some light pinks and gold, and it goes really good with my watch and my other bracelet. Like, look at that. It's so cute. So I wore this like the entire weekend, and it made me smile every time I looked at it. So thank you so much. It was really sweet and kind, and yeah, I love this. Okay, last but certainly not least is some stitch markers from Hello Lavender. I did a little trade with Reshma, and we like traded stitch markers, which was super fun. Look at those little sheepies. They're the flock sheep. I absolutely adore this set. It has all these beautiful colors. I love it. I can't wait to use it. I was waiting until I showed everything here on the video, but yeah, yay. So that's everything I got. It's a lot more than what I would normally buy at a show like this. Usually I buy like one little hank or some mini hanks. So this was like the first time I've ever purchased yarn like this. It is slightly odd, but to me, because I'm a very large budget friendly yarn person, just because I am. I don't have a whole bunch of money to spend on indie dyed yarn. A lot of the indie dyed yarn I have has been trades or gifts and swaps and that type of thing. So this is a weird thing for me to have gone and bought all this yarn, but because I was there vending and I made a bit of money, I was able to then treat myself to some yarn, which was really cool and a really neat experience. Also cool that I got to support some other businesses because my business was supported. So yeah, it was just a really cool thing, and I can't wait to knit with all of it. I'm so excited. So yeah, if you were at Flock, drop it down in the comments. I want to know, what was your experience? What did you think? If you weren't there, do you have any questions for me about Flock? I think it was an amazing event, and I'm very grateful to have been able to be a part of it. I am definitely looking forward to next year. I'm already planning things in my head like Flock exclusives. I'm already thinking about what I want my booth to be like. It's all swimming around up there. So yeah, it was really fabulous. I'm looking forward to the next year. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. And then we're gonna now transition the video into some B-roll video of the show itself. I did catch a fair amount of the vendors. I didn't get them all because I went around before the show opened up to catch everything. So there were some vendors who were either setting up and like restocking, and I didn't want to like record them doing that and be like totally awkward. And then there were some that had things draped over their booths, so it was kind of not a good representation of what their booths actually looked like. So yeah, enjoy the B-roll portion of it. Make sure you leave a comment with any questions, or if you were there, just say hello. Yeah, enjoy, and we will see you in my next video. Bye.